Hi guys. Well, we're up the mountain again, and my lovely camera person, my wife, is gonna come a little closer. Honey, come on in. I know the camera might jiggle a little bit, but she's gonna come in a little bit closer here so we make sure we get our audio. We're not positive you're gonna be able to hear us if she's so far away. We got Bella, our horse here, brought her up. Maybe brushed down, a little dirty from rolling the mud yesterday. You saw our dog Rocky up there. We brought him up the mountain this morning. So if you look back this way a little bit, this is the valley. This is where we're normally filming at. We normally film in this area, and you've been able to see some scenery behind us. It is fogged in this morning, and my speech to you this morning is twofold. Number one, I want to talk about the fog in your brain, and number two, I want to go through the yellow belt striking, finger jab, palm blow, elbow smash, elbow strike, and the back leg kicks in the yellow belt level. So very briefly here, guys, before we get to the meat and potatoes of the movement, I want to talk to you about the fog in your brain. It's absolutely amazing how many people walk around in a daze because of all the craziness in our lives, and we never get centered, never get focused, and we never come back to a sense of peace in who we are. And that is something that, boy, I tell you, it's a daily struggle. It's a daily struggle for me. Some people think I've got it all together all the time, and that's absolutely not true. If you hang out with me at all, you know that, man, I lose it sometimes, and I gotta get back to my center. So that fog you see out here behind me, that's like the fog in your brain that's keeping you from your center. And what you've got to do is do some deep breathing and get back to the moment, okay? Very, very important. I like everybody to work on that. We talk about that in class, and we do a bit of Qigong in class from time to time. I like everybody to do a little research and put a little bit of time into that. Just like I ask you to put time into your stretching and a little bit of your movement at home. You gotta keep your bodies active. Even if you're not doing Kung Fu, do some movement. All right, so movement here real quick, so we can make this video a little shorter. We've got our finger jab, palm blow, elbow smash, elbow strike. We start in the same open position as jab, cross, hook. So, hey, you're a yellow belt or higher, you should know that. Hands are up, same position. Finger jab, you go out the same way as a jab, but you spread your fingers slightly, keep your thumb in. Palm blow goes out the same way as a cross. Notice how I'm keeping my elbows in on that. I'm focusing on hitting with the heel of the palm there. Fingers are up. Some people ask me, should they have their fingers like this or open? Doesn't matter, okay? It's personal preference on that. Hit with the heel of the palm there, okay? That's what we're working on. Elbow smash. Turning just like you turn in the hook, but keeping your hand in tight so the face of the elbow comes across. All right, this is your elbow smash. Notice how my other hand is up here? Always keep your back hand up. And then elbow strike, that's the tip of the elbow coming straight out. Oh, like I'm going straight towards the camera right there. Okay, so just very briefly, once again, same body mechanics, different weapons, and we add that elbow strike at the end. So you have finger jab here, keep the thumb in, please. Palm blow here, almost missed what I was doing. Elbow smash right here, and elbow strike right here. And I'd like to make mention on the elbow smash. A lot of people that move to yellow belt miss the footwork. We're doing the same footwork as your jab, cross, hook. When you turned on that hook with that lead foot, you're doing the same thing on that elbow smash. So don't forget that. All right, let's move on now. You should be able to have that down. Let's look at your back leg wheel kick with power. Now, the back leg kicks are the back leg version in the yellow belt level of the white belt kicks. White belt, you did wheel kick, lead leg front kick, and lead leg side kick. We're gonna do the back leg wheel kick. We call it back leg wheel kick with power because there's a couple other variations down the road. And then we've got our back leg front kick and our back leg side kick. Back leg wheel kick with power is just that. It's just slamming around. So you just turn that bottom foot, the lead foot, the one that's gonna stay on the ground. You turn that lead foot, keep your hands up. Back leg comes around like it's the knees coming up over a chair. Keep your leg coming around and your foot turning and throw the kick right in front of you. Oh, right there. And then down, okay? All right. I'll try to go as slow as I can. Kind of tough. We're on a slope here on a gravel road up in the mountains. All right, so once again, I'm going to turn that lead foot, bring the leg around, throw that kick and set it down in front. Here and in front, okay? Always sit down strong in front before you go back and reset for the next kick. All right, our back leg front kick. This is the tricky one. We do 2 turns, and this gets our hips and our body weight to thrust into it, and if you hit it on, it can be extremely powerful. Most people do a back leg front kick, and they're just doing it from the back side, and they're just using the muscles, and you chamber it back a ways and you get a little more power. We want to get a lot more power out of this. So we're turning the foot that's on the ground. We're turning that foot. I'm going turn here, and then as I come up, I should say as I kick, I come up first. As I kick, the foot that's on the ground is going to turn and thrust my body weight and my hips forward into the kick. Here, back and down, okay? That's what we have. I think I just kicked some dirt into my camera person's face. Oh goodness. I hope nothing hit the camera there. All right, so once again, I'm turning, I come up the middle, and then I'm gonna turn my foot as I kick. Back there. And remember, the foot comes back. I'm gonna show you from the side here, all right? The foot comes back, the leg comes back before I set it down. So I turn, come up to center, then I'm gonna turn the foot that's on the ground as I kick. At the same time, thrusting my hips and my body weight forward, and then pull the foot back. Here, back, and then down. Make sure you get that foot to come all the way back. Now, that's a pretty tricky kick for a lot of people getting that timing. It takes a bit of work. The back leg side kick is the toughest one to get right because you will always feel off balance if you do it properly. The reason for that is most people want to get a really pretty nice, powerful, strong kick out there. We don't really care about that with this. This kick is taught for the attribute of developing balance. So what we want to do is we want to get a good, strong sweep. So we're going to turn that lead foot. We're going to sweep the back foot around really deep like we have a Easter basket way out there in front of us. We want to pick that Easter basket up with our foot and toss it up behind us. Whoa. And if I'm doing that, if I'm pulling it up and tossing it up behind us, and I'm going to toss that Easter basket way up behind me, then it's going to take all my energy going back. So when I do this, all my energy should be going back, and it's really hard to stabilize there. In fact, it's almost impossible if you do a fast sweep and a good strong tuck. I'm coming around. Oh, look at that. All my energy's back there. I got to stop that energy and make it come into a side kick. So I'm going to do that properly, which means I'm going to be falling off balance. Now, this is okay because you will not gain greater balance unless you're doing something that causes you to go out of balance. That's how your body retrains itself for better balance. All right, so it's a good sweep, tuck, whoop, and kick, whoa, and down strong. And really hard to hold that balance. In fact, almost impossible to hold that balance. If you're doing that kick really balanced, you're probably not sweeping or tucking fast enough and hard enough. All right, that is your material, your finger jab, palm up, elbow smash, elbow strike, and your back leg kicks in the yellow belt level. And get your head out of the fog. I want you to be powerful Kung Fu. I'll see you at class. Oh, almost forgot. This is our last message before Thanksgiving. This is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, 2009. Have a great Thanksgiving, and don't eat that extra piece of pie.